It's recording now. Guess what?
Recording now.
Recording now.
And there's no fucking Craig.
Yeah, we can't begin.
We're
we don't
free
have...
from Craig's stranglehold holdover.
Stranglehold?
Stranglehold.
Are you a part of the Stranglehold?
Yeah.
I joined the Stranglehorde before it was cool.
I'm gonna write that down for later.
Stranglehorde.
It's in the notes section.
That's very important. Write that down.
Write that down, children.
David, what are we doing today?
Well, that's a good question. You see, first of all, welcome to Undercooked Analysis, the show where we do what we feel like when we feel like it. We're all a little sauced right now. And it's me and Kaela.
Hi.
And Abysmii.
Hello.
And Papreeka.
Yeah.
And we're all in the same room again.
Oh my god.
I know, it happens sometimes.
Oh my god.
And originally I thought, hey, you know what? It's fun to do when we're all together, play games. And then I further said, hey, you know what we should do? Let's do another bout of English Eerie. Then this fellow over here said, hey, what if we tried a different one-shot RPG? And presented Space Taxi.
Space Taxi.
So, is it horror? Probably not. It might be horrific what we end up doing, but we'll find out.
If I was in a taxi in space, I think I'd be a little horrified. It'd be awesome, but I'd also be like, at any point, I could die.
Isn't that kind of like what happens in 2001? He rides a space taxi.
Not for money, though, and not with a destination in mind.
Well, I mean,
where you may come back.
They're enlightened. They don't need money. There's a type.
Well, then it's definitely not like 2001.
So, okay, we're playing...
Is there money in this game?
No.
Well, then, what?
Well, there should be. There's cat fare, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm also playing...
The premise is that we've already paid for the fare. This is just what happens on the journey from A to B.
You don't pay at the beginning of the fare. You pay at the end.
But my goal...
I don't...
Because what if I waited and made you have to pay more money?
But I have to play a character that also is trying to be as thrifty as possible, right?
Yes. But that's just a measure of if you're going to attain your goal or not.
Right, we all have our own
goal?
individual goals.
If there's no money,
we have individual goals.
I agree with Kaela. Shenanigans.
Your goal is to get us from A to B. We have our own individual goals.
Alright, so who's playing what?
Yeah, and then also maybe a good run over of how the rules work for the folks listening at home.
Yeah, this is our first time ever playing this, so we may have a little bit of hiccups here and there, but essentially, there's a taxi driver who is kind of the DM, but very much also a player character. Then there's passengers. Each of the passengers has their own individual goals, and we will... I don't want to say them, because you can find this PDF if you want on itch.io. You can download it. It's not big. It's not expensive. But I hope that as our roleplay evolves, it's clear what our goals are. But Carla, read out the different trackers here. What are their titles?
I am the taxi driver in the space taxi game, and everyone else is a passenger.
I literally just said that,
Did
but
you?
Cool. Do what I requested and read out these
But
columns.
did he say that? I have no recollection.
He didn't say that you were the taxi driver.
Ah, okay, you missed that shit. You suck. Anyways, on my page it says driver name, and I put Albert, and I put that I'm a Gray, and then following that it says
Albert Gray.
Albert the Gray.
Albert de Grey.
Albert T. Gray. That's what I'll remember.
This is space, and there are Grays in space.
True.
At least until the government says otherwise.
There are Grays on Earth too, but like you said.
They walk among us.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next line is journey bar, and it looks like I have a bunch of ticks, and then at the end it says journey complete. And then the next line is fare bar, and then it says maximum fare at the right. And then I have gas bar, and it says gas empty on the right. And then I have damage bar, and it says broken down.
Right. So if the journey bar gets filled up first, then our journey is over, and we individually track if we've met our goals, because we have a goal tracker here. And depending how we roll based on these scenarios, we will add or subtract from this or whatever.
And then if we break down, we'll get taken out by the
If the fare gets to max, we lose. If the gas gets to max, we lose. And if the damage gets to max, we lose. So we're all trying to kind of work together, but...
So maybe don't hurt us, Gorge.
Well, I mean, it depends on what the cards say.
What? Okay.
Right, so there's a deck of cards involved. I've shuffled the deck of cards, standard playing cards. Although I did get this nice prismatic color deck. So the suits and everything, they won't stick out too much.
Oh, this is like a playing card deck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I have this right here, which you will go through to see what does what.
So there's like a horoscope for the cards?
No.
What?
No, it's not that at all.
Wait, why aren't you playing the taxi driver?
Because I want to play this one.
So seriously, you should be the taxi. You know I'm going to fuck this up.
Whatever. It was our first time playing. I don't care.
Wow.
Maybe
Okay, so what do I do?
All right, so to begin,
I can't believe you would trust me with something so important.
let's just say, you're the taxi driver, so describe where we're going, and we'll introduce ourselves as if we all got into the taxi at the same time. We all hailed the taxi.
What?
Yes.
This is all on me to come up with where we're going?
The taxi has arrived.
Okay, you know what? Are you all traveling together, or are you all separately traveling? Are you sharing the carriage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where to, sirs?
Well, we're all going to Plutonius 7.
Plutonius 7. I'm going to write that down so don't forget that. Plutonius 7. Right on the side.
Plutonius 7.
Plutonius 7.
What kind of planet is that? How far away? I don't know that. It's not in my immediate neighborhood. This might cost you quite a pretty penny, sir.
Please no.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we can make it worth your while, but it's I think it's about 3.7 light years away.
Worth my while. Are you hitting on me?
Do you want me to hit on you?
Sir, 3.7 light years away is about the max range for me.
Ma'am, but okay.
Ma'am. Oh.
Ma'am. Well, I don't actually know the difference because I have no gender and I misgender everyone.
This is fair.
Or
I also do not understand the concept of gender. It is a social construct.
You guys traveling with this tin can?
Whoa.
I am not a tin can. My designation is T3K3.
I'm pretty sure he's made of aluminum at least.
I mean...
3.7
I am
light
composed of a unique silica alloy, largely composed of synthetic quartz.
I know I'm a taxi and I'm not supposed to ask these questions. But why the hell do you want to leave planet?
I need to get back to my dorm.
Okay, you're done with your spring break?
No.
Space break?
Space spring break.
Maybe.
Plutonius 7 is a major galactic hub world. I am hoping to reach it in order to study the nearby Hognar Nebula. I understand it is particularly beautiful, this galactic cycle.
Surprisingly, the robot's the only one that makes sense. All right,
I'm visiting my sister. What do you want from me?
All right, I'm gonna get in the car. Everybody in the car? All right, let's go.
Are you charging while we're talking, or is it starting as soon as you start the car?
I don't know.
You're the taxi driver. You tell us. Is the meter running now?
Is the meter? Of course the meter was running during that whole conversation.
Okay, let's get going.
Forgive my lack of expediency for asking, but does your cab fare receive credit from the Hishar Consortium?
Get out.
This is all I am able to
do. If they don't translate into gold bars, then I'm not interested in.
Gold press Latinum.
Gold press Latinum.
I do believe Hishar Consortium credits are equivalent to 1 gold bar. It is a 1-to-1 exchange rate.
I think you better space Google that, just to make sure.
Calculating. It is affirmative. A 1-to-1 ratio. However, I have a limited quantity of these gold bars.
All right.
That's great. Let's get going.
Tap my console. Let's make sure your money's good. I'll charge you 0.101 whatever you said.
I see your vehicle contains a QR code. I will scan it.
Please do not charge us for this time.
Is tapping your console a euphemism, or do you actually need your console? Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Is tapping my console a euphemism for what? Oh my god, you want to speak up there?
No,
oh my god.
No, it's
Is
okay.
he in the backseat? Are all three of you guys in the backseat?
She's in the backseat.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna keep misgendering you. I think.
Wow.
You've got to. Okay, so as far as you understand, we've got a female, a male, and it.
Yes.
And I'm an it too.
Cool. Hey, fellow its unite.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not a robot though.
Sexual.
That's
so
okay.
I'm better than you.
Holy shit.
This is understood. I am merely a tool for the Hishar Consortium to study the galactic cycles.
In space, have we decided if robots have sentience?
Robot or android?
This is very clearly a robot.
Can we start driving already?
Well, no, I already started. We're leaving the Atmo now. This trip is gonna take us Is this like an actual car? Is this like a space? Is this like a taxi the same way the Millennium Falcon was a taxi?
I envision it like a taxi car.
Taxi car?
Kind of like space truckers.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is it like Fifth Element?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Fifth Element, but able to be like in the void of space and go very large distances very fast.
All right, let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
So draw a card when you're ready, and we'll have the first encounter.
All right.
Situation.
Do I share the card with everyone?
As long as you just abide by what the rule is, it doesn't really matter.
Teak starts asking a bunch of just very polite, but also weirdly broad questions to both of you as we go.
Okay.
Just like...
So wait, what's everyone's names?
Oh,
let's say that 3.7 light years is going to take us approximately 3 days.
Okay. My name is Gretchicus Secundus.
Gretchicus?
Secundus.
Gretchicus? I'm just going to write Gretchicus. I'm not going to remember your last name. Are you an alien? Are you human?
I'm human.
Human, female, raunchy. Okay. Kaela?
My name is Lars.
Lars.
I am a young...
Which is why we were talking about heavyweights, by the way.
Yeah. I am a young male with a Plutonius University sweater.
PU, what's up?
Yes,
Go
PU.
You're a human?
Yes, I am human too. Like, I kind of think I like Luke Skywalker, kind of.
Okay.
Oh, so you left because you had to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
No, I'm coming back from the bar.
Earth bars are easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm writing down that you're cheap.
I need to see that whole movie all the way through.
Her
And then
favorite.
you're
thing to
a
watch in the
robot.
dark.
TK.
T3K3.
Oh, T3K3. I missed
But people often refer to it as either Tiki or Teak.
that. Okay, I like that. That's cute. And you're just silver?
I'm just basically like some kind of weird like chrome silver thing, large camera lens coming off the face,
Oh,
but
that is...
it just like it like points at people. And you actually see the lens go. It doesn't have a visible mouth, but there's like those lights along there's like lights along its body that flicker when it talks.
I love that. That's so cool.
Like
awesome.
hello.
Okay, so what
Like
do I do
that.
now?
It has a synthetic voice, all that stuff.
Sorry, each round of the game begins with the taxi driver drawing scenario cards from the deck. Using the card as prompt, the taxi driver should describe what is happening in the scene and fill one square each of the journey bar. Gas bar, fare bar, unless the card says otherwise. Players are encouraged to roleplay in response to the scene described. When they are ready to resolve the scene, each player may declare an action. Say what their player wants to do, roll a d4. Taxi driver narrates the results of their action according. I feel like this is too much responsibility for me.
So we don't actually have to declare an action per scene if we want to, because it is a risk. If you roll a 1, something bad.
I don't see where the cards,
so
scenario
strategic.
cards.
Okay.
I don't see where playing cards are involved.
Keep going down.
Down.
We're going down.
Oh my god, I was thinking the same fucking thing,
Okay,
David.
but that's hearts, so get to whatever yours is. Oh, I can't wait for those.
Oh boy, what the fuck
We're in
happened?
space, and you know how in like Looney Tunes, there's like the like cartoon logic. I'm gonna go with I love like how Chuck Jones depicts space.
Truck
Yeah.
Jones.
Chuck Jones.
Well,
but-
in the space universe, it's Truck Jones.
Right, you know
Chuck
where they
Jones.
have the little conveyor belts everywhere. And
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
red pathways that
Yeah.
go off into weird
Marvin
Very
directions.
like
Martian.
Marvin.
Martian.
That's where
So
I went
Or
to.
Duck
we
Dodgers.
come up to this like platform, and there's a dude, and he's just waving like
Okay.
this. He's just waving,
Oh,
and
wow.
as he's jumping up and down, his dick is waving. And
What?
Like, yeah, he's completely naked. He's completely naked. What do we do, you guys?
Joe, hey, catch the next taxi.
Do we want to stop?
No,
I don't feel like he's
Do you
gonna
know
have a
him?
whole lot of fare for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, it's
Camera
just
zooms
guys.
in.
It's just Joe. Joe's a like he's a frat brother. Go Wolverines!
Is this guy with you?
No.
Do you need me to pick him up too? You can pay for
No,
him.
just leave his ass.
I-
don't-
leave his ass.
Yeah.
I do believe it is important to pick up passengers in need. Isn't there some sort of
No.
Hippocratic oath among cab drivers?
Are you? It'd be kind of funny if you were drunk.
Cab
Are you-
credit.
No. I just got back from a bar. I'm definitely drunk.
You drunk and you're trying to get you're trying to get home after being
I do.
drunk on another planet. That's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
I tell Joe, catch the next taxi. I gotta get back.
So I feel like
get back too, bro.
Go get another fucking taxi. This one's full.
That's the part I'm.
No, dude, there's totally a spot up front.
No, dude, I can see inside. There's like 6 more seats available. I can lay down in the back, sleep it off.
I feel like
No.
here your character should roll to
Yeah.
try to convince the taxi driver not to pick them up.
Okay. Oh fuck.
And I'm like eyeing him, thinking you're gonna pay for it.
I got a 3.
Okay, a 3 is
Oh, yeah.
it's not like a critical success, but it is a success since something else happens.
1 second.
Yeah.
It means tour. No, damn it. It doesn't mean tourist. Where is it?
It means tourist.
Fuck.
Skinflint's tourism.
There it is. Partial success. You get what you want, but things get makes them complicated.
I say, okay, like Joe's like, okay, I'll catch the next one.
I have it. I have
Yeah.
it. All right, dude, can you at least take my pet chinchilla back with you? And so we have to
Your
stop.
chinchilla?
Yeah. So,
Fuck!
you're gonna pay for that, by the way.
No!
So I stop.
That's not what I wanted!
I haven't stopped long enough to pick up the chinchilla.
We don't pick up your friend. What's his name?
Joe.
Joe.
We don't pick up Joe, but we pick up his pet chinchilla because he's got to get back because he's got an appointment with the vet.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Bro.
Tiki zooms in on it with the camera lens and goes, fascinating. This does appear to be a typical Earth chinchilla.
I passed the chinchilla to Tiki.
Okay.
I have experience with these chinchillas.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you like
Okay.
animals?
Chinchillas poop.
No.
Chinchillas
okay.
poop everywhere.
Probably.
No.
No, they actually
You
do.
better
Oh, do they?
keep that shit clean in the back, or I'm going to charge you a cleaning fee.
This is affirmative. It has just done so on me.
Can you get rid of
Many
that?
times.
Now you have to clean him too, or he's going to rust.
I do need to maintain a positive appearance when reporting my data at the Plutonium
There's a
7
Sonic-
Ifshar Consortium
There's a-
Symposium.
There's a sonic shower in the back cabin.
Will
Can you
it-
shower
How
robot?
big is this cow?
As
Do you
long
take
as
showers?
it depends on the composition of the water.
Is there a...
Do you have more? Is it less? Is it more probable
Lars, there's a
H2O?
pressure washer in the back. Why don't you hose him down?
Oh, fuck. Alright.
It would be very appreciated. Thank you, Lars.
Is there a place to put this chinchilla?
I will
No,
bring
you
the
got to take him with you.
God damn it.
Here. It seems to
least
want
we're
to
still
have
moving.
proper human contact. I hold it and it just
No.
poops on me.
I hold
Okay.
it and I feel nothing.
Okay, all right. So now we've gone through our first scenario.
I put it into my backpack.
So
for now.
does that push us any closer
The
to?
taxi
Yeah.
should just
Every time we pull a card, it will
Full
automatically do
square
one more for the journey unless it states otherwise.
and fill in one square each of the journey, gas, fare until the card says otherwise. Okay, so
Well,
journey,
do we
gas,
fulfill anything toward our
Journey.
goal?
gas.
Fair.
Fair.
You would,
Okay.
Yeah, we could take them one
because
step
you did,
closer.
because
to
you
the
rolled a
goal.
3. Actually, I think it says.
Well, I still had to pay more, so that doesn't really go towards my
Yeah,
goal.
but you had to pay less than if it were a real person.
True, okay.
That's
So
the
partial
success.
Partial. Okay, so fine.
So you're paying like a couple dollars versus like, $10 an hour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 is +1 to your goal.
Plus one to what goal?
Our goal. Our,
We each have our own individual goals.
Yeah.
Oh, what are your goals? Your roles,
we're,
right?
we're kind of like figuring. We're kind of explaining that because.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why.
Okay.
I know. I
So you
kind
have
of know
+1
what
to
my
your
goal is, which is why I made the character I did. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning.
Hey, we're all learning.
We're all learning this. All right.
This is great. Okay, so
So-
we have this bizarre incident where a naked frat, another naked frat guy
Just so that you
from
guys know,
from
I'm
PU.
And then I yelled
I'm
to
not
him,
bullshitting
Joe,
you.
put on some fucking pants!
I lost them.
just so that I'm not bullshitting you. I got a 6 of clubs, and it literally says someone is trying to flag you down. They appear to be naked.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
This game rocks.
So does it go around in a circle too, pull, or?
No, I pull all the cards.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right, so
Okay, so we're ready
that's
for
galactic
your
event.
Next scenario. Okay, ready?
Does the chinchilla have a name?
Joe didn't tell us.
His name is Chicken.
Chicken and chinchilla.
Chicken the chinchilla. Have you taken custody of the chinchilla?
Teak.
I will.
Oh,
Tiki will gladly take care of it.
I give it to Tiki.
It's close enough to Tiki's favorite animal. So,
Outside, in front of us. Yeah.
Cabby hands.
Right. There appear to be something is jittering. How do you play this game? Just like a bunch of there's like a cluster of purple out in the distance,
Like a nova or a nebula?
and it's jiggling.
Oh no.
Oh, very
It's a
interesting.
very big cluster. It looks like a nebula, but it's not a nebula. As we get closer, we realize they're eggs.
Oh shit.
They're shaking.
Go
and
around.
they're shaking. What are we? You guys! Oh my god!
Go around.
What are these eggs? What are we gonna do?
I
Okay.
believe it would be most efficient to pass right through them. I would like to take a closer look.
No, we should go around.
Please, it would be beneficial to my mission to take a closer look.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
For what?
I'm gonna say, I have eggs. If you need them, we don't have to go into them. That's a 2.
Two is pretty much a failure.
What?
Force failure, you don't get what you want. So I look at you really weird. What?
Damn.
What do you want to do? Are you paying for me to look at these eggs or not?
If we draw nearer, I may be able to analyze what these things are.
No,
Perhaps that is a good idea. I like this robot.
No, we should go around them because we have a destination to get to, and I need to get back.
So
But
this,
what-
I'd probably say
it is
you
not
need
about-
to roll off.
Yeah,
So
you
Lars,
guys need to
it is
roll
not-
against each other.
Lars, it is not about the destination. It is about the journey.
I got a
Oh,
3.
three.
Oh, I got a 1.
Aw.
Well,
Okay.
I think because we haven't got any goal checks yet, we just leave it empty. I
Okay,
don't think
that's
you go
too
into the
bad.
negative.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're just gonna go. Well, that looks like a whole fuck ton of trouble, and we're just gonna go shoop and go right past it. So I'm gonna put another journey,
this is not a positive development.
another fair, another gas.
Lars, it has been noted to the Hifshar Consortium how you stood in the way of science.
What's your major, bro?
Philosophy.
Sociology.
What's your minor?
Kinesiology.
Nutrition.
Business.
Okay, alright. Let's pull
My
another
parents
card.
really wanted me to take business, but I got bored, so I took sociology. But as a compromise, I minored in business.
minor.
I actually, there was a survey that went around for football players, like, hey, what major do football players usually take? And it's sociology because it's one of the easier
well,
degrees to get.
For sure.
Okay, I'm guessing we're on a road of some kind through
Or-
space.
I mean, or like a lane, essentially.
Okay,
A galactic.
so
Yeah.
this is very Chuck Jones then.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
I'm
on
loving
like
this
a
idea.
red like road that goes off into infinity in space.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking because it's
So, like,
describing a road.
You know what? I'm picturing you're not just flying through space. You're sort of like space lanes. Right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, nice.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is because the scenario is a little confusing to me. 4 of clubs. A strange-looking fellow sits, you think, in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Carefully levitating small rocks one by one. He pays you no attention as you draw closer. Someone's going to have to ask him to move.
Interesting.
Deke, do you want to go out there and check that shit out? Like, you're into exploratory. Ask this
This
dude to
being
move.
seems to be displaying some sort of telekinetic ability.
Please ask him to move.
I will go and speak to the individual.
Thank you.
You know he's going to talk to him for like an hour.
Oh, god damn it. If it takes too long...
Oh,
then
he,
perhaps
oh,
you
that
might
is.
be asking.
Oh, Teague is going to start asking this guy. Like he steps forward. Hello, I am designated T3K3 of the Hishar Consortium. I am doing a galactic survey. May I ask you some questions about your telekinetic powers?
Here's the thing. If you
I'm
roll
gonna tell you about
low,
your car's
I'm
once.
going to say that you do get stuck in a long conversation and the gas is going to check up another one.
Fuck!
That's what I'm saying. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Well, I'm going to try it anyway. That's a 1.
1. Okay.
Ooh.
No!
I think that's a good, failure scenario is
Yeah.
that gas gets used up.
Yep.
Okay?
But that doesn't
And
put me
fair
any
gets-
closer to
I'm
my.
going to say fair and gas get used up because the meter's running.
So do I not check mark my
And
goal?
journey
Well,
doesn't
you
get
haven't
used
done
up.
an action, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't lose or gain anything.
Fair and gas, but journey doesn't get used up. That's what I think.
Okay.
So while Teak is talking to the strange person in the road, Gretchicus is going to offer a shoulder rub.
To the taxi driver?
Do you want to give the robot a shoulder rub and
Can
ask
I-
him to come back so that we can run this guy over?
I don't care.
So,
Can I shout out to Teek? Teek, we gotta get going, damn it!
Can I?
You've been driving for a long time. You seem really tense. 4 bitches. Hell yeah.
I guess I start to relax a little bit.
I yell out to Teek, Teek, get back in the fucking car, we gotta go!
Forgive me, Lars. I am trying to conduct galactic business. This individual is expressing to me how they got the origins of their telekinetic powers. They also seem to be expressing to me the story of their lives up to a certain point.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is deeply fascinating, and I am recording all of this for posterity.
Okay, so we actually take a -1 to the journey and +1 to goal
So does that...
For what?
for rolling a 4.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like a -1 to the journey.
Yes.
How do you
So
do
we go
that?
back.
And then if
Her
the
journey. She's tracking the journey.
And then if journey goes down, I go up, right? But I didn't. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, so you. Oh, we need.
I
to
would
look
gain
that-
nothing,
We
right?
need to look that.
Why
up.
is it good for you to have the journey go down?
For me? Because my goal is to have you fall in love with me, at least for the night. So I want this my character probably wants this journey to go as long as possible, as long as I complete the goal.
And as far as I'm concerned,
Kaela's character wants it to go as quickly as possible, so less money is spent.
Yes.
Tourism character wants it to go as long as possible just to see the sights. So we all have competing interests here.
yes.
Well, it sounds like you and the robot have the same interests to me.
Yeah.
We have a similar interest.
Our interests are aligned only in that you want the journey to go on longer for a different reason than me. But
As long as it needs to. You just want it longer.
I yell out to T, the chicken needs your help.
Maybe you should go talk to him. You seem to want to get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Okay, let's
You
do
should go.
that.
You should go talk to this levitating man.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's +1 to your goal.
Yeah.
Okay. +1 to your goal.
I've been trying to talk to him, but I'm getting a lot of, I guess because of the failure on the roll, I'm just getting a lot of information that is not very useful. I keep going. What is this guy like?
Am I correct?
You're the one who's telling he's like levitating rocks.
I'm gonna say that he's just moving boulders in the road in front of us, and he's like stacking them up.
Oh, like asteroids?
And then taking them down, and then restacking them up, and then taking them down and restacking them up.
And I'm asking him questions about like, what is the purpose of this exercise? This
and
seems
he's
to be
giving
related.
you like one-word answers.
Am I correct that I
And I just say wherever he goes, I just go, please
You're
elaborate.
actually the furthest along.
Please elaborate.
So, interesting. So,
I yell out to Teak, we gotta go. Chicken needs you right now. Please finish up.
My charge needs my
so
help.
you rolled a 3. Do you want to go talk to the because we got to get this?
Yeah,
guy out of the way.
I run over and be
Okay,
like,
Teak, when you say that goes, I do believe that I have reached an impasse with this individual. Perhaps you would do a more efficient job. I will see to chicken.
I turn to Levitating Man. I'm like, you probably seem awesome, bro, but we gotta go like now. But you know what? Actually, do you have any cash?
It scares
Do you
him
want to
off.
roll again for that? I feel like you should roll to find out if he has cash or not.
And would you be able to spare? Do you?
I think as long as as long as he
success,
does, as
that
long
may
as he
complicate
does.
things.
No, you rolled a 3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Well, you could roll into 1 and just say that he doesn't have cash, and that's or maybe complicate it a bit or something. 'Cause
Basically, it's
he is getting out of the way to let the cap process,
Yeah.
but maybe they don't have the cash.
Okay,
Maybe
there
that's
we go.
what
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, no
All right.
cash.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the
Damn it.
journey is progressing. So fair journey, fair. So we're back at 2, but we have 4 fair and 4 gas. Okay.
It's like I
can't
turn
believe-
to him and I say actually here's what I say. It's fuck, how did those lyrics go?
This is how you remind me.
No, it's I ask, do you have some cash? I gotta get myself away from this place.
He's like, I hate that song. Bye.
Oh fuck!
So I'm thinking about it now, and
How does the lyrics begin on that one?
I said yes. What concept?
No, before that, like it's a
Oh shit! Because that's the second verse.
it's the second verse. It's like
somebody wants to. Oh, wait. We're talking about the second verse?
Body once asked, could I spare
There's some change for gas. I need to get myself away
from this place.
That's what it was.
That's
You notice I burst out of the restroom like Shrek.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just go to the restroom during your own podcast.
I had to go.
I do that all the time on Jameson tapes. I'm like, nah, pause. Need to pee.
But no, I'm thinking back and I made a mistake because David failed his roll, and his goal would be to make the trip last as long as possible. So it would have been good if.
True, but I think that would just mean that the dude moves out of the road anyway, because that would shorten David's conversation.
Exactly.
So I think you're fine. I think it leads to the same conclusion.
Yeah, same
Okay,
conclusion.
so
I'm guessing here. I'm
No,
guessing.
we're working through this.
Yeah, we're building a story together. I mean, we would have done the same thing with English Erie, except we all just would have been describing when active what the protagonist would do.
Okay, are we ready for another card?
Next
Actually, yes.
card.
This is good. I'm back to petting the chinchilla, and I look to Lars and I go, Chicken was fine. I believe you misplaced what manner of distress he was in. You really should slow down and enjoy the wonders of the universe.
We're in an asteroid belt.
While being on the road, right,
Yeah.
in front of us, it
Right.
looks like there is a burning bush.
Oh shit.
We come up and we're all like looking at it. What is happening?
I get out of the car and I grab.
No, the car is still moving.
Oh, fuck.
As we
keep
get
going.
closer, we begin to realize that it's not a burning bush, but it is a bright, blinding, furry mass.
Shit.
No.
And so, as we get closer, all we hear is meow.
Oh no. Oh, we drew an ace.
Oh, shit.
We have a space cat.
A space cat.
Yeah, these are special.
And her arrival is preceded only by the sounding of a quiet bell. Her serenity blesses you all. Each player receives one additional use of their special ability.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like a bad thing to me.
Wait,
So
we have special abilities?
So every time you take an action, that's what determines what happens to... Wait, I might be misreading that. Because they call it a special ability, but it feels like it's just like what happens when you roll if you want to take an action.
Do we take an extra step towards our goal? Is that the idea?
Oh.
Is your special ability to be a creep?
Oh, okay. So actually, we can only use our special ability once per game.
Oh.
But we just got another use of it, so I'm going to say that we get to use it one more time, despite the fact that we used it a few times.
Well, or you
Why can't you use it more than once?
I don't know.
So wait, we don't roll for her?
I think we still do roll, but
do we each get an...
But
these
what-
special abilities have specific things that happen on a 1, 2, 3, or a 4 that are set by the game. So I think we still are going to try and take actions and convince the taxi driver of what we would like to happen. But depending on our role, she will make determinations as to, you know what, you lose a journey point or gain a journey point. That's what I'm going to
What are our special abilities?
So Skinflint.
That's me.
And again, they're all pretty much the same. It's just roll a d4 and then these things happen. But it's called a special action that justifies a discount. You try your hardest to find something wrong with the situation, the ride, the cab, or perhaps the driver themselves, which could get you some money back.
She hasn't really tried to do that yet.
I would argue that they've tried to make the journey go quicker, and that's kind of within...
But I figured that was like my goal.
It is. I don't know. So there is that. And David, let me read yours.
Maybe we have to role play more than we do the die rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so but like I have to role play that in order to make it go quicker. So what do I just not say anything unless I need to?
So I think let me go back to the scenario. Blah 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 blah. Okay, each round of the game begins with the taxi driver drawing a scenario card from the deck. Using the card as a prompt, the taxi driver should describe what has happened in the scene and fill in one square each of the journey bar, gas bar, and fare bar, unless the card says otherwise. Players are encouraged to roleplay in response to the scene described. When they are ready to resolve the scene, each player may declare an action, i.e. say what their character wants to do. I confuse that with a special action, and
It's
roll
all
a
different.
d4. The taxi driver narrates the result of their action according to the table below. D1, absolute failure. Or result 1, absolute failure. 2, partial failure. 3, partial success. 4, absolute success.
Okay.
It's just what those actual outcomes are up to the taxi driver. The special actions have a set thing of what happens depending on what you roll. That's the
okay.
difference.
So we haven't really been using our special actions.
So
We've
no.
been...
I understand Kaela's now. Why don't you explain yours and David's?
Oh, okay.
So with my special action, do I ask? Can I use it, or do I? Have
Yeah,
to
I would
ask?
say declare that you're using it. All right, blah, 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 blah. So that was Skinflint. I'll just read mine out. Lonely Heart. Special action, so much eye contact. You attempt to catch the taxi driver's eye in the rearview mirror and communicate your desires through an intense, smoldering stare. And then Tourist. Wow, would you look at that? The view out the window is something truly out of this world. You've never seen such a thing before and need to take an unnecessary amount of photos if you can get the driver to slow down. Oh, that's perfect.
So those, I want to say those are random events. We want to use them as like maybe interruptions. You can do.
Yeah,
them
we
at a
can
time.
use them at certain points.
That's
yeah.
a good idea.
Okay, that sounds good. Awesome.
Okay, so let's.
So
draw.
we now have 2 uses thanks to the space cat.
Yeah, thanks to this benevolent space cat.
You hear the lens on. You do hear the lens on Tiki's camera just going. You got to see the shutter clicking.
Okay, are we ready for more cards?
Yeah.
I am surprised. I never thought I would witness a space cat.
It's so
Uh-oh.
cute.
The next thing that happens is we see a weird break in the road, and it looks a little bit like the road just kind of ends and then jets to the side and then keeps going.
Fuck.
And I'm super confused by this, but I'm just a driver. I don't give a fuck anyway, so I just drive right through it. And it says on our space GPS that we're way closer to our target. So we actually get 2 journey bars.
shit.
Yay!
That game.
Does that get? I don't add that.
It doesn't add anything, but like this is good for your character.
Yeah, this is great for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then in that instance, I note this, and I suddenly I look out the window and go, fascinating. We seem to have grown incredibly close to a flare of the Hognar Nebula. This is what I had hoped to witness. I would like to take pictures of it. Please.
Perhaps,
This is a rare cosmic flare event. There are
perhaps
several
you should-
planets in the
perhaps
nebula
you should
that are
make
aligning.
a roll.
I will make the roll. 3.
A 3. Okay. So that means
There's a thing for that, right?
3. Yeah, no, you have a success.
Partial success.
I mark 1 on my goals.
You get what you want, but things get complicated. So, will you determine what happens?
Ugh.
I would say a 3 is probably.
But he marks an X.
I'm gonna say that
You mark an X, I think.
I don't know what's bad for somebody if your goal is not to get to the target.
You stop and let them take pictures.
I turn the car off. I leave the meter on, so we have one more fare, but we don't spend gas.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
While that's happening, Gretchicus.
Oh my god, you guys are all gonna do this shit at the same time.
Well, we're allowed to.
At one point, or during this, I look at you and I almost like pull out from my chassis like some sort of official insignia that says this is something I have to do for science. But since you stop anyway, I just nod and then go. And you just do that for like 15 minutes or something. Like
I don't know how to make things complicated for a robot that just wants to waste my time.
Use your imagination.
I need you to stay in the car.
You can take pictures from the car, but you can't get out.
Yeah.
this is unfortunate. I would like to. This is unfortunate. I will.
I don't know.
The camera zooms in.
No,
And
the
hits
camera's
window.
pink, pink. I am getting an unfortunate amount of lens flares.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if you
think
open
that's
the
fair.
window, we're all gonna die. So
This is a fair point. However, in that last section, we did step out, and there was atmosphere enough for that gentleman.
yeah,
to
but
move
the
rocks
atmosphere was
around.
back there. There's no atmosphere here.
Oh, this is a non-atmosphere pocket. This is a shame. Hopefully, when the road passes the Hognar Nebula a second time, I will be able to take more pictures.
Perhaps you would like to stay behind.
I still must reach Plutonius 7 in a relatively normal time.
God damn it.
Thank you
Okay.
for the opportunity. I will use these pictures as to best of my ability. However, indeed, unfortunately, my processors has exhibited the glare from the window has prevented perfect
Okay.
scientific accuracy.
I'm not gonna add a fare to a fare to this because that doesn't make no sense because he doesn't care about that. You care about that. So
Yeah.
that would be a
That's fair.
punishment for you.
So
Okay.
while Teak is taking pictures, Gretchicus kind of leans
I don't get the pictures I want.
a little bit forward in her seat and says over the taxi driver's shoulder, Albert's shoulder. So are you saying that according to GPS, our journey's been like cut down by a weird amount?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of a shame. I kind of wanted to, spend as much time as I could with you. 4.
So you get your goal. I guess we're a couple now. We're married. What do you want?
Describe what happens.
There's a tiny
Do I get
robot
1 or 2
priest
to
in
my
the
goal?
car, and we get married.
It's a robot officiant.
1, 2. I get to say no. It says that. Let's say you get 2.
I get 2? Okay.
You get 2. You get 2 towards your goal.
Yay.
And
How does
all of a
Lars
sudden, I
feel
don't
about
think
the
you're
fact that
such a
I-
creep anymore.
I'm just like, please hurry. Please.
Please.
And
I got
She-
this
she just
guy.
goes- Lars, look at that solar flare in the midst of the nebula.
That's great.
That is not actually a sun. That is a sun beginning to form.
That's great.
In
I-
approximately 2.7 billion years, it will be a new source of life for the Hognar Nebula.
I have a frat party tomorrow.
Do you want to wait around for it?
No!
In a normal circumstance,
Kind of.
yes. But,
So,
however,
Tink,
I
I
do-
have a frat party to get to.
no, this is actually kind of funny because I'm picturing, like, he's, like, in the window like this, going, and then he's, like, leaning through the front seat to make out with me. And you're sitting in the middle seat going,
Up to that.
and meanwhile, there's a chinchilla pooping on your lap.
Yes.
Cap is great. I think that's the scene for real good.
Yeah, we can move on.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
Thank you for letting me
Wait,
interrupt.
do I?
That's
And you're closer
wait.
to your goal, right?
No, you both interrupted. That's right. So, but that doesn't add journey.
No, I didn't do a
'cause
special
those were
action.
interrupts.
Don't touch me.
as we're driving, I noticed, but you guys are all like looking out the window side. But all of a sudden, there just comes like a fog, and this fog is like greenish purple.
Oh god.
And it's shot across the highway. It's completely normal for this area, nothing to worry about. But everybody here smells it, and it smells like cherry soda tastes.
Why was I programmed with olfactory sensors?
Why do I know this?
And I turn to the taxi driver like, yo, what gives? What the fuck is this shit?
Completely normal. Every time I come out here, just move past it.
Good. Good. That's what we should do.
This is a scientific anomaly. Are you sure this is a regular occurrence?
No. Yes.
Are you sure this is a regular occurrence?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I totally like smelling with my tongue every time I drive by this particular part of the Hrothgar Nebula neighborhood.
Do you like cherry soda?
What?
Why are you asking? Maybe? Who's asking?
Smells like cherry soda. Do you like that?
No, it tastes like cherry soda.
Kind of want to...
No. It smells like how cherry soda tastes.
Yeah, so do you like cherry soda in general? I could go get some for you. Should we pull over?
No!
I will admit, this does impede my view of any other galactic anomalies and
Is this-
unusual sights.
I'm going to say this isn't an interruption.
I
because
did.
this
I'm not
is-
interrupting now.
No.
I dig through my backpack and I'm like, if you really want a cherry soda here, I have cherry soda for you right here.
Damn.
Okay, so why don't you both do a roll
Yeah,
off
let's
then?
roll off of that. That's good.
I'm not going to do a roll because I'm indifferent about this.
3,
2.
So I'm going to say he wins.
Yeah.
And that means, what does that mean? That means, yeah, sure. I'd love to go get a soda. That sounds like really fun. Actually.
It's like, yeah, that cherry soda's probably been in there too long.
So,
and has been probably like
It explodes.
so we all decide to go down to the diner that's just right down the street that's emitting this very normal, toxic,
God.
non-toxic, greenish. So that smell is actually coming from a diner.
Oh, wow.
And you can see like there's a little like a little red path that goes down to the
This is floating
one
diner.
stop hip hop Jenny's. It's called Jenny's.
Jenny's!
One Stop Hip Hop Jenny's. My favorite diner.
And they're all
My favorite
they-
NPC.
they
One
bring
Stop
us
Hip
all
Hop
food
Jenny.
on rollerblades. So
Yes! Space roller. Do they have like bubble helmets? Like these
the
like
Jetsons.
Oh yeah,
Jetsons
we all
bubble
have to
helmets?
go boop, and our bubble helmets come down.
Yay.
I don't. I don't breathe.
Hey, you're fine.
Okay, so that means to me that we're sharing a cherry soda, the two of us.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, I'm just walking around the diner examining everything.
Because you got a 3, I'm not like super liking. Actually, we're not sharing it. We both get our separate cherry soda. We don't get the same cherry soda.
You don't get to have an indirect kiss.
I'm just having
Mine has 2 straws, and I'm just kind of like, okay.
I'm just having water and the bread that was brought to the table.
What, saltines?
So like
And basically snacking on what, like if someone, I'm like, hey, are you gonna have that?
You're gonna finish that?
So because we stopped,
I'm going to mooch.
Kind of like a sugar packet.
we stopped.
At the diner.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, so because the scenario happened, Journey,
Yeah.
Fare, and Gas go up, but because we stopped,
No.
Gas go up.
Fare goes up 1 more.
Okay.
Why?
Because I'm still charging you for the time we're in the
Son
Jennings.
of a bitch.
Okay.
That's what I got.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
it.
No, I like it.
I
It's
think very
good.
fair.
I still don't know if this gets me any closer to my goal because it is slowing things. I don't think.
You got to take pictures of the inside of the diner.
You still have 2 actions, by the way, Kaela.
Yeah, I know. I haven't. I want to
Okay.
wait till we get close.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card.
All right, after we leave the diner.
Space. Yeah, so we leave the diner. We're back on the road.
Okay.
You come
Out on the
to
road
a
and
world closely. You come to a world closely resembling that of the players, except it's flat.
No.
It's a space cat.
This is not tuna. You.
It's a
psychopath.
Did you draw a space cat card? Because I thought I heard one.
So we're in Flatland now, everyone.
Interesting.
Flat-
So we just kind of it was like looking out the window, saying, "Okay, time to cross state lines, space lines."
Space.
So are we suddenly in a two-dimensional
Quadrant.
realm?
Is
Yes.
this like Flatland, like that weird book Flatland /
Sagan's Flatland.
Oh shit! Oh, Teek's all over this.
So
It's like
we're in a flat place.
we have crossed into the second dimension, and only the second dimension. I did not know the route traveled through this. The journey to Plutonia 7 has been more fruitful for my scientific study than I anticipated.
Is that a...
My creators will be very pleased.
This is Chica from last night.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I'm like, that looks like Indian.
It is.
How will you use? How does anyone want to do anything about this scenario?
I'm like, it's probably not safe to stay here. We should probably keep moving, right?
You want to roll?
Yeah, I'll roll.
On the contrary,
Oh shit!
uh,
That's a 1.
I'd like to see if we can stay longer.
Well, she
No!
already failed, so
Okay, that's fair.
I already failed.
I will. Okay. Gretchicus has moved to the front seat since leaving the diner, and looks to Albert and says, "If we're in only 2 dimensions, that means technically we're closer than ever."
Oh my god!
And moves to touch Albert's hand. To fuck.
I think you're a little creepy again. Get back in the back seat.
Ah,
Crawls in the backseat.
crawling in the back seat.
Now,
I have
for Kaela. Now, you did get a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So how does this?
So I'm going to say because we're in Flatland, right, that I have flat tires.
Oh! When we emerge from, may I make a suggestion?
So we have to push the car.
Oh,
God damn it.
Get out and push.
So that means that gas is not a problem, but it takes us 1 journey point and we have to double the fare again.
Oh my gosh,
We've
Son of a
almost maxed out.
yeah, we might need to reduce the fare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
well,
may
it's
have
up to
to specify.
Kaela because she does have 2 interrupts still.
You know what? I'm going to interrupt this to say, hey, why don't I fix the tires?
You want to fix the tires?
Yeah, I'm
Minor
going
and
In
automotive
exchange
fare.
for reducing the fare.
Yes, in exchange for
Is
reducing the
that
fare.
really an interrupt if it's related to the scenario?
Is that
It-
It's after this happened.
Pretty sure it can be used for anything. Anytime.
No, but I'm saying that she's not using her special. She's just doing it.
Wait, I thought that was the...
well,
I was
that's,
gonna say it is a special, but
That's-
maybe I'm getting
Okay.
it wrong.
no, if they're declaring it, then yeah, no, it's used.
So I just roll?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Wait, where'd it go?
Come on, think about it.
It's 3. 3. Okay.
That's good.
Um,
Not bad.
with the 3, I decided that your labor is also worth pay, so I've decided to charge you less and not actually give you.
Yay!
So I removed 1 of the fare.
Yay!
I don't do any of the pushing though. You have to do all the pushing.
Okay, yeah, I continue to do the pushing.
I stand behind all 3 of you and go. Oh no, but you're not pushing. You're fixing the tires.
I'm
right?
fixing the tires.
Right. So I stand next to you like this, staring down. Don't break my tire.
Don't break my
Don't
time.
break my tires. You know how much
It
the
takes-
tire costs to license?
Yeah.
Licensed tires?
I do think I have identified the problem.
So
The
with
tires simply failed to return to 3 dimensions after we left, so they are literally flat tires.
a special one, do I get?
How do you fix tires in Flatland though? Flat tires in Flatland.
I did a course on flatland tires, so
Okay.
You get
that's
2
why
dimensions.
I did a course on flatland. I had a geometry course that taught
2-dimensional geometrics.
2-dimensional geometrics.
Bro, I'm in algebra right now. I'm getting a B+.
Do I get?
I can fix your tire.
So because I used a special, do I get 2 or do I just get 1?
You rolled a 3?
Yes.
I think it's just 1.
Okay, it's just 1. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know how I'm supposed to increase my goal at this point,
Yeah,
because
well,
I've
you've
only
been
put the
making-
one thing in.
I mean, I feel like you've been wasting
Yeah,
our
just
time
plus
pretty
1 to
efficiently. So.
I feel like I have too.
So also, I think what
So,
happens
I-
is once the journey ends, we tally who has the most towards our goal, and they win. So
Oh.
if the
gotcha.
if the journey runs out, that's not a bad thing necessarily.
Okay, I'm just trying to. I don't know how to put. I guess I don't know how to push the. The tourist is a little confusing because I don't know how to push the actions more to be.
Well, like I would say, you getting the pictures, albeit with lens flare.
yeah, but I only
that's a
get to
plus
be one.
one
And
where
y'all,
it
the
could
rest
have
of
been
y'all
a-
been stacking up the.
I feel like-
successes.
Well, for that would have been 1 success, but not 2, in my opinion. Like you should get on a 3, you get 1 towards your goal. So
I did that, so I should.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But
So
have
one
you
I'm
not roll? But it's like anytime.
Other
there's-
times I've rolled failures in my attempts to prolong
Oh,
the
that's
journey.
good.
Well,
so.
do you want to roll to see if you are able to get pictures, or you're able to? Maybe
Uh,
that's the idea.
Well, I'll do maybe on the next scenario. then.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the next
Just
one.
a basic one.
so it's less.
It wouldn't be a special action. It would just be based on whatever
Okay,
the scenario
so
is.
I'm gonna draw another card.
Yeah, we fixed the tires.
I got a king of diamonds. These cards are weird. I don't like them.
I'm sorry.
King of diamonds.
Just the way that the cards look.
We got them free for
I'm just being a bitch.
I think they're cool.
None of these cards are really telling me so far.
They're like suggestion. They're more like guidelines.
The taxi is lapped by a kid on a space bike delivering local newspapers. His helmet is barely held together by duct tape. What?
Wait, what?
Okay.
So we're going along. This punk is going faster than us.
So no, as we some hoodlum child from the local spaceborhood came down to
Shut up.
to the
Space bread.
to the local to give a shit. It sounds to me a little like Mad Maxy, to where he's trying to extort us for something. So I'm gonna say he's gonna do that.
He knocks on the window and goes $2.
If you want me to clean your windshields, if
Extra,
not, I'm gonna
extra,
bash your
give me
tires.
money.
I grabbed like the bag of poop, chinchilla poop that we've been carrying, and and toss it out the window.
That's pretty
towards
good.
him to like dissuade him
I
to
love
get the fuck away. One.
Oh,
The
no.
buck comes
It
back.
flies back to my face.
You now owe more money to the taxi driver.
For messing up the car.
I go
Messing
take
up the car and you're covered in shit.
fuck. And then I have to pay more because I have to use the shower.
Yeah.
I am
It's a coin operated shower.
I'm sorry, Kaela, you're the only one I feel like I get in this game. You're getting the brunt of it.
I know.
Honestly, your role playing is so much fun. I think my character is way too passive. I'm trying to
I mean, you chose a tough character, but
I
I mean,
did.
it's cool.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to get any humanist pictures of this small peasant boy, space
I think
peasant
that would.
boy.
I think for the sake of study, yeah. I think once
I
that
think you have
blows
to
up
take
your
pictures of someone being covered in poop.
I want to see. Okay, This kid is clearly going very quickly. I want to see if I can get some good pictures of him before he takes off. How
Action
about that?
shots.
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh, you got a 4.
Hard.
Okay. So what's your goal is for us to waste time, right?
Yeah. So.
Our goal is to be a tourist.
Yeah, to take pictures of stuff.
Yeah, my goal is to be a
Take them
tourist. So.
Okay. So yeah, you
I'll mark
that's
that.
towards your goal. Is that 1 or 2?
I would say it's 2 if you have a 4.
Okay.
So I get like because this is an area where there's clearly like space-mosphere because we're near a spaceborhood. When this scenario happens, I take the gap where you had the window down, lean out, and go, and I get like Pulitzer Prize winning photos of this kid just clearly.
I just imagine
having the
Teak
best
is
time.
constantly playing Pokemon Snap the entire time.
You sent the pictures out already. They're already in.
Yeah, I'm
space
already-
news. They're in circulation.
under-
Yeah,
Stuff
I send them.
making.
I send them to the Hifshar Consortium, and they immediately send me like positive feedback. And if Teak could, he would. It would.
If Teak could.
Okay.
If Teak could, Teak would.
All right.
All right, so before, while this is all happening, Gretchicus is again leaning kind of, over behind the seat and says, "Oh, man, thanks for protecting me.
I didn't do anything.
I feel really protected though."
I guess.
4!
I protect you.
Yeah!
I'm really into protecting you.
A little grin crosses your face.
Okay.
Wait, so if you complete your goal all the way, do you end up having sex by the end of this, or if you win, you have?
Does it fade to black? That's
Boy,
what
I
wanna
hope
know.
so.
You know what? Just because the damage bar doesn't have anything on it, because I haven't been doing damage, I'm gonna say this boy hurt the car a little bit.
Okay, that's fair.
I get a picture of him smashing your rearview mirror with a newspaper.
Hey, did you take this picture of me? Why is it already in print news? You're welcome.
The news prints very
okay.
quickly when it's on hollow
Dirty
paper.
bar, fair bar, gas bar, damage bar. Okay, let's do another scenario.
Like if
Oh, no.
if we had rolled like
Queen of clubs.
1 on the tire repair, I could make the argument the damage resulted from it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Just as
true,
an
but
idea.
we succeeded. You succeeded. On
Yeah,
the
no,
tire
but we
repair.
didn't. But I'm just saying
Exactly.
that's an example.
Okay, I have to read this because it sounds fun. You hear Mortimer long before you see him.
Mortimer.
Oh Lord, he meow. Loud.
Mousy.
Loud.
The players should take turns rolling to see if they can figure out what he wants. When a 4 has been rolled, the character works out. If it's Pat's, he wants Pat. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. I don't think.
Oh, I guess we figure out. That's fine.
All right, roll. I guess we each roll.
4.
Oh well, I guess.
Well, everyone roll
Wait,
to see who
you take
figures
turns,
it out.
though.
Oh, well, you go
Let's
first.
just take turns to roll.
Oh,
Okay,
you
well,
go
I
first. You're in the front seat. You see Mortimer. You see.
No, I'm in the
Mortimer
back
space
seat. I
kid.
got demoted to the back seat.
No,
No, you got. Didn't you get moved back?
Okay,
To
let's say you got moved back to the front seat because I liked your weird. What was it?
I
your
jumped to
weird-
the front seat when the kid, the hooligan came by.
Okay,
I
yeah.
felt scared.
Okay. So you worked out that he wants pass.
Okay.
Reduce the journey bar and increase the fare bar by 1 to account for time spent lost in translation.
Oh, that's not.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm going to say that we don't have to do that because you found it out so quickly.
Okay.
I like that. That's a pretty good success.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost at maximum fare.
Oh yeah, we've been.
What happens when you reach a max of one of the bars?
I think the game ends and we just count who has the most points.
Oh.
And they
We're
win.
hoping to get to the end of the journey, though, right?
Ideally, but like again, if damage or
I
gas
mean,
or
I don't really understand, like...
fare ends up.
I mean, I'm not a player in this game. I figure my goal is to get you to get me paid, but I'm just...
Oh, that's true. I know.
just
You're,
the DM.
you're. I mean, your character's goal could be whatever, but your role is to just narrate the game and kind of control the flow.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Of which
Regardless,
you're doing
my-
a great job at.
making my
We
goal.
lost to Kaela.
Kayla did what I did earlier.
Rude.
The bathroom.
Except when I did it, it was way ruder
The bathroom.
somehow. The
It's
bat-
not fair.
Mr. J. There you go, Mr. J.
You went to the bathroom again.
Abysmii.
What?
I need chocolate.
Okay,
They
so
don't
what
have
happened?
chocolate.
Damn it.
Gretchicus is petting the cat.
Okay.
I found out the cat needs pets.
Oh,
Yeah,
pets.
we just Gretchicus looked out the window and said, "Oh, it's a big kitty. I think he wants pats." And then he just ran out and started.
Or
She did.
Okay.
She did that. She absolutely. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
That's fine.
Gretchicus.
That's fine.
I'm learning this whole gender thing now.
It's all right.
It's been before now.
It means a lot to me that you would care enough about me.
Because
doing that.
I mostly cater to giving fares to my own kind, and the one time I decided not to do that, I ended up with you three crazies. Okay. All right.
Implying that I am crazy implies that my programming is illogical. It is
Yeah, I
not.
get it.
Okay, all right. I don't care, Robot Teak. Sorry.
You do not have to care. You merely need to
Robo-T.
understand the importance of my mission.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Out in the distance, we've been driving for miles. We've been driving for kilometers. We've been driving for parsecs,
At this point,
millennia,
parsecs, I think.
light years. We're
You did say it was like 7 light years.
Solar units.
We're 3.2 light years away towards our destination. We have 0.4 more light years to go. And out in the distance, all you just see is red.
What?
Uh-oh.
I have to stop at the red light.
This is the first red light we've seen in
Okay.
3.2 light years.
Minus 1 to journey, plus 1 to fare. So we've reached maximum
Oh,
fare.
well, that's
What
nice.
happens? What happened? What happened?
We tally who has the most towards their goal.
I have 4.
I have 3.
6.
So,
I think that we're the
Adeline-
most in love. I don't think you're ever going to make it back to school.
No.
Sorry.
Realizing that we're stopped at this red light for a while, and realizing that, unfortunately, probably not going to reach the symposium on Plutonius 7 in time at this rate, Teak turns to Lars and goes, I have a proposition.
Go on.
Since we seem to be delayed indefinitely, if we travel together along the road, perhaps we can do the human practice of hitchhiking?
At this point, that's all I got going, and then I carry Chicken the Chinchilla with me.
And Gretchicus and Albert kiss under the red light.
They live happily ever after.
Well,
So are we in the red light district?
That's actually what it is.
God!
We pan out and reveal that it's actually a red light district, but the lights are really bright. It's coming from a UFO hovering overhead.
It turns out it's not really a red light, but like one of those little spot lamp things in Alice in Wonderland or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is so dumb. I love it.
This is pretty dumb.
This is a very dumb game.
That was hilarious.
It was.
That's actually a very fun game, all things considered.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, thank you for the suggestion for the game. Thank you for running it.
You're welcome.
You did
The only
obviously
thing-
a fantastic job.
The only thing I think might need a
I
little
feel
bit...
like I picked on Kaela a little bit.
Nah, that's just the nature of the
That's just
character.
a role play, I think, too. Yeah.
I also think the only thing that I was with this game that I think needs a bit more clarification is the special. What does it mean for a special move.
Yeah, these rules are very, very sparse, so I'm gonna read them again.
Yeah.
and see
So,
if
like,
we're missing
Maybe it's
something.
maybe we've all been we're all a little sauced just a little bit.
I'm
So
tired.
and
Yeah,
tired.
me too.
Yeah.
So honestly, I want to give credit where credit is due. This game is credited to Goth Hoblin,
Yes.
and adapting and setting up an independent little fun indie RPG like this is no small feat. So I enjoyed the vibes going through this, and I'm curious what other scenarios are in the cards. Maybe down the line, that may be something to figure out. But I appreciate the opportunity to play the game and to do this goofy thing with these characters. So
Yes, I also like how roleplay heavy it is too. That's really fun.
Yes, me too.
It's definitely a nice game for first time players or like people who are like, oh, I would like to try RPG, but I'm not sure how good I would be at it. Because you get a clear set goal, and when these scenarios happen, you're like, oh, what can I do to achieve that goal?
Well, how long have we been recording? How long was our play session?
yeah, only a little over an hour.
That's really good for like an afternoon where you just want to bang out a game. You don't want to have to necessarily set up like a whole Dungeons and Dragons
We all
session
know
or
you
something.
Yeah.
bang everything.
No, this is a great first time.
This is fun. I like this.
Hey, if you all enjoyed this, please let us know. We're trying we like to try a few different things here on UCA. We've already done English Eerie one time before, but we wanted to thank you for the card sounds. Thank you for the stock. That was great.
Good Foley work.
Very good Foley work. And if you enjoyed this or didn't enjoy it, I mean, well, if you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry.
I don't care.
But it's not that important. But if you did, hey, let us know. That's always nice. And we can check out our show and other shows like this on the Creative Horror Network, creativehorror.com. If you're listening to this on YouTube or listening to it in podcast form, you're already in a place where you can do it. So thank you very much. But other podcasts are here on the Creative Horror Network to check out. Either, defunct or, retired or still active, like the Jameson tapes, for example. You can also support us on Patreon, patreon.com/creative horror. Any dollar amount in there gets you access to our entire archive and access to our Discord. And on the archive, you can find weird, ridiculous things like Choice Drags, where we learn about the big soup and other important things like that were talked about in critical before recording sessions tonight. Yes. I don't really have much more to add. So, woo!
Have a good night,
That was
everyone.
my first time DMing.
Good job.
You did good.
It was awful. Okay.
May the space cats be with you.
Good evening, intrepid listeners. This is the Pasta Shade, the host of Midnight Marinara, and this podcast is part of CreativeHorror.com, a network of podcasts and creators working together to build a constructive community of horror fans. For more content like this, visit us at CreativeHorror.com.